Simon Cowell has seen thousands of auditions, but none hit him quite like Richard Goodall's. A school janitor with a voice that stopped the world in its tracks, Richard became an overnight sensation. But behind the applause, a storm was brewing. Now Simon Cowell has broken his silence, finally confirming the rumors that fans have whispered about for months. Today, we uncover what Simon Cowell finally confirms and why after all the glitter, it's so sad. Richard Goodall life after the golden buzzer wasn't the Hollywood dream everyone imagined. Let's uncover the surprising journey of the singing janitor who won America's heart. Let's start at the beginning. Born in Terrett, Indiana, Richard lived the kind of life most of us know well. He spent his younger days singing along to his Radio Shack stereo, letting his voice fill his bedroom as he dreamed of something bigger. But life doesn't always follow our plans. After high school, with college out of reach, Richard took a job as a janitor at Choney Rose Middle School. And what do you do for a living? I've been a janitor for 23 years. The kids call me Mr. Richard. Okay, so tell me what the big dream is, please. My big dream? I like to sing. I love to sing. So, okay, does everyone know you've come out today to audition? Just my close-knit friends and my fiancée Angie. For 23 years, Richard walked those school hallways making sure everything was clean and safe. But even while mopping floors, his voice never stopped singing. Students and teachers would stop in their tracks, amazed by the janitor with the incredible voice. They started calling him the singing janitor, and he became known for his moving performances at school events, especially when he sang God Bless the USA during Veterans Day celebrations. Then came 2022, the year everything changed. During a school event, teachers asked Richard to pick a special song. He chose Don't Stop Believing by Journey, and as he sang, a teaching assistant recorded it and posted it on TikTok. Music. Oh God, Richard Goodall stepping up to the mic at an Indiana elementary school graduation. Music. Ceremony. What happened next was incredible. The video exploded, getting over 100,000 views in just one day. By the weekend, more than 1 million people had watched it. Even Journey's Steve Perry left a comment. The video caught the attention of America's Got Talent producers, and suddenly the janitor who sang in empty hallways was heading to one of the biggest stages in the world. On May 27, Richard stood in front of Simon Cowell, Sofia Vergara, Heidi Klum, and Howie Mandel. His performance was so powerful that Heidi hit the golden buzzer, sending gold confetti raining down on him. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Record labels started calling, and before long, Richard signed his first deal. His debut album Believe Again mixed original songs with covers, including his signature Don't Stop Believin'. The recording process was nothing like his quiet life in Indiana, but surrounded by producers and musicians in the studio, Richard felt right at home. I can hardly believe. Even when I heard the news today, I had to come and get it. One of his biggest moments came when he was invited to perform at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. As he walked onto that legendary stage, the crowd got excited. His performance earned him a standing ovation, a moment he'll never forget. Richard Goodall. But success didn't change who Richard was at heart. He kept visiting Terre Haute, staying connected to his community. He even started the Believe in Fund at Choney Rose Middle School, helping students who dream of music but don't have the money to pursue it. For Richard, giving back matters just as much as his own success. Richard Goodall, the winner of America's Got Talent, is finally back here in Indiana tonight. That's right. He started his day going back to work at the school where he first earned his fame as the singing janitor. But he didn't spend the day cleaning up after the students today, oh no. Take a look. The students and the staff and city leaders all welcomed Richard Goodall back to the West Vigo Middle School. This was a pep rally that they organized and held in his honor today. Yeah, what a party. A member of the mayor's office gave Goodall the keys to the city of Terrett before he took center stage to speak to this big crowd who's been cheering him on every step of the way. Richard Goodall shared what his future looked like. The entire town of Terrat came together to support him. They organized watch parties for his performances and made sure to vote during the live shows. Richard became more than just a singer. He became a symbol of hope, showing that dreams don't have expiration dates. As far as I go and Angie go, this is the first time our life has been unscripted. I mean, AGT's not only changed our life, but money aside, the opportunities are kind of endless right now. And the singing janitor did not rush back to work after that rally, oh no. He took some time to walk the hallways and visit with some of the students there and the teachers. The kids even started singing Don't Stop Believing. That is the theme of their school year this year, a tribute to him as he walked through the halls giving them high fives and hugs. Today, Richard travels to schools across the country, sharing his story and encouraging students to chase their dreams no matter what obstacles stand in their way. His journey from janitor to stage star proves that incredible things can happen to ordinary people who never stop believing. Back in the studio, Richard's new album captures everything he's been through, the years of dreaming, the hard work, and finally the moment it all paid off. It's not just music. It's the sound of dreams coming true. As Richard continues performing on stages across America, he stays true to who he is. It is indeed. Well, earlier this week, Terrat native Richard Goodall appeared on the NBC show America's Got Talent and he not only wowed the crowd with his singing, he also impressed the judges. Goodall received a golden buzzer, taking him straight to the live round coming up in August. Now in case you haven't heard him sing, this is a clip from the audition that aired Tuesday night. I want to hear more. Amazing, it's great. Well, this morning we surprised him with a limousine ride to our studio and a red carpet, a runway that's been out there to celebrate his accomplishments. And he also appeared on WTWO's Good Day Live. The same humble person who used to sing in school hallways, his story reminds us all that sometimes the best dreams are the ones that take the longest to come true. Richard Goodall, the singing janitor, is back home. Today he returned from the live shows of America's Got Talent. People across the nation voted to send him to the semi-finals, and today the community was thrilled to see him. When he arrived back in the state, Cole Nye had reactions from fans and from Richard. Cole: Yeah Mike, Richard moved on to the semi-finals last night, but it looked like he won again today with a bus full of supporters greeting him at the airport. Richard Goodall's journey shows us that life's biggest moments don't always come when we expect them. Here at home, we saw Richard singing and when he sang that song from, well, Don't Stop Believing, I was shocked. He was so good. His voice was like so pure, it was amazing. Sometimes they come while we're mopping floors, staying true to what we love, never knowing that our biggest break might be just around the corner. His success isn't just about talent, it's about heart, perseverance, and staying true to yourself even when success comes calling. As Richard keeps performing and inspiring others, one thing is clear, for the singing janitor from Terrat, this is just the beginning. The best really is yet to come.